Hi everyone, my name is Donkey, and today we're back doing the mouse pointer series. So in the last video we kind of got the pointer itself sorted. So with the unlocking and locking and stuff, we did actually do adding a sprite as well, but we had it so it's an optional thing. What we're going to be doing in this video is adding projectiles. So what I've done is I've made a sprite here which is 15 by 15, but realistically it can be anything that's kind of circular like this, and I've just set the origin to be in the middle. Now what we're going to do is make an object for this. Create object, it's going to be called object projectile. This sprite is there. It's going to have the sprite of projectile, and we're going to click uses physics. We need to just check this is all set up the same. Yep, this is all identical. We're going to then do create event and physics. I think it's apply impulse, I want to say. And then I'm just going to open this up because it's got it written in. But we've got our x, our y, and then the, well, if we set it to here, not there, here, we did change in x and change in y. We're just going to copy this, in fact. That's the wrong button. And change it to the change in y. So now we've got an impulse being added as soon as this object becomes in the room. We want to get rid of them. Obviously there is no way of it getting in the room at the moment. So what we're going to do is add our, and also what I was going to say is this just creates an impulse dependent on the size. So the bigger the change, the bigger the impulse. Either way. And that makes it send in the right direction as well, because obviously it's going on that gradient effectively. So now what we need to do is in this we need to make a new event. It's going to be draw global left pressed, and in this event what we're going to do is create an instance, which we apparently need to do that now. And the instance is going to be at our x and our y. It's been a while since I've seen these, so I'm just checking. Anyway, we're going to then add a projectile, and the depth doesn't really matter unless we run into some issues now. We're going to run it, and we're going to unlock it as well, and we've got an error. So okay, that's, I've never come across that error before. That might be specific to GameMaker 2, in which case we might be a little bit stuck. But what does it say? So it doesn't have an associated physics representation. Yeah, let's just check that's. Is that all okay? We're just going to make the radius like however big the radius actually is. Radius is 15. I think that's all the same though. It kind of worries me because yeah, because if it doesn't have an associate thing, then it might have a problem built into it, in that we can't use this object without adding something to it. Let's try this physics thing and just follow that and see whether there's something that's changed, whether there's something within physics that needs to be done. Let's just go straight to physics actually. Dedicated object. Right. can't scroll. That's awkward. Physics world create we might have to do. Okay, let's try that. We might have to create a physics world before, possibly, to have that done. So let's do it in the controller create event, and 1-to-1, I guess. Is that right? Yeah. 1-over-1, or just 1. Let's give that a go. It might be it, I don't know. As I say, this is something new to GameMaker 2. Yeah, okay, that is it, but the impulse is tragically small. So I think that is to do with our arrow being at the bottom, and what we're also going to do is just times these impulses a bit. So times it by 100, let's say, and times this by 100. So obviously times it by an equal amount, it'll just multiply the whole total force. So this should now last or go further, and yeah, it does. And you should see as well, it is incredibly slow here, but if we fire it upwards, for example, it will eventually come back down, and that's kind of cool. And obviously to change this, all you do is make the density higher. So if you make the density like 2 and then run it again, it'll fall a lot quicker. I think it will just generally move a lot quicker as well. Yeah, I don't know if there's, I might have to mess around with this and see, so I didn't know that a whole world thing existed, world gravity. So yeah, we can add our own gravity variables in, so we're going to have 0, I don't know, like 5. So the more gravity we add, the more force it pulls down with. I don't know, I feel like we need more gravity, personally. I feel like the whole thing just needs to speed up a bit. So possibly if we change this to 0.5, I say I'm really just messing around here, I don't really know. Okay, yeah, that feels slightly better. But it still seems the gravity is way too little. So I'd like 100 and go crazy. Probably just shoot straight down, to be honest. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, you can see that's not that bad. I mean, let's go for like 35. But yeah, you can see how you can play around with these physics worlds. I didn't even know these functions existed actually before this, because obviously GameMaker 2 was still relatively new to me. But you can see that kind of works. So the bigger the impulse, the more it is, and you can test this by looking at the bottom of the screen. So look, show you just down here. Like if I pull it all the way out to here, which is almost as far as I can go, and if you watch the projectile lands just like there. Oops. If we give it a very small bit with upwards, then it goes like that, and it falls much shorter. So you can see there the impulses are working. Obviously it's not ideal because it is coming from the base of it. I think you could probably fiddle around with that and work it out, but for this video we're going to leave it there. If you like this video, remember to like, subscribe, what do you guys want to do, and I'll talk to you in the next one.